Hey there, I'm Sandy Reese, Chief Encouragement Officer here at Get Fully Funded, where we help nonprofits solve the problem of how you'll get the money you need to run operations so that you can change more lives and make a bigger difference in the world. If you're like a lot of nonprofits, you are on social media. You may be on lots of different social media channels, and while you can think up a lot of things to post, and it's kind of fun to hang out on Facebook and Instagram, you're probably very focused on the number of fans or followers that you have. You're looking at the number of people you're connected with, and you're probably thinking, how do we get more? How do we get more people to follow us, and how do we get more people to engage with us, and how many people do we get to give? How do we get more people to click over to our website and click the Donate Now button? Well, I want to give you some tips for that today so that you can start building your online tribe and get more people excited about the work your nonprofit does. We want to engage them in some way. And in fact, this is tip number one. People need to feel some emotion before they're going to engage with you and before they're going to give money. So I want you to really think about the emotion that you want people to feel and then help them feel more of that. So if you want to make people laugh, cry, or get pissed off, those are typically the three things that we want people to feel. We want them to just have that emotion build up to the point that they're like, oh, I got to do something about this. I got to get involved. So for example, if you work with a children's group, then you may want to get people to laugh and say, oh my gosh, these kids are so cute. I love it. I want to help them. If you work with animal rescue, then maybe you want people just to say, oh my God, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen, ever. And yes, I want to help you out. Or if you work with an environmental cause, then you really might want people to get pissed off. They want to get mad at corporations that are dumping pollution into the air or into the water. When people feel those emotions, that's when they're going to engage and connect. So tip number one is you need people to feel something. So if you want more engagement, if you want more followers, then give people the reason and the motivation to feel those feelings. So you need to be sharing things on your social media that provoke those feelings. Get people to feel it. Okay, the second tip that I have for you, if you want more fans and followers and you want more engagement, is don't ghost them. Ghosting is when it happens because you don't really have a plan. You start posting and you do a few things, and then your life gets really busy and you forget to post, and then before you know it, like 2 or 3 weeks have gone by and you've shared nothing online. That's ghosting. Guess what happens? If I'm your follower and I'm kind of following along, I like the feelings that you're putting out on your channel, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and then I'm kind of enjoying this vibe. I really want to see you win, and then all of a sudden you disappear. I'm like, okay, and then I go on to the next thing. It also breaks trust when you do that, because if you want me to come back, like let's say 3 months later you decide we're going to re-engage, then I'm going to be like, I don't really know if I can trust that group. They're going to ghost me again. Now, I wouldn't actually think those words, but that underlying thought is going to be in the back of my mind. So don't ghost people. If you're going to post on social media, be consistent about it. Show up. Get yourself a plan of what you're going to post and when. So even if you have a volunteer that's doing it and they disappear, you've still got the plan and you can keep it going. Hey, tip number 3, one more way that you can build up your following is to cross-promote. So let's say that you've got a Facebook page and you're also on Twitter, you're on LinkedIn, you're on Instagram. Think about where your audience is hanging out the most. It's probably Facebook. Just saying. Probably Facebook. Then make sure on Twitter that you're saying, hey, there's a conversation happening over on our Facebook page or in our Facebook group. Come and check it out. Here's the link. Or on LinkedIn, you might say, hey, we're sharing photos of all the great behind-the-scenes stuff on Instagram. Here's the link. Come over and check it out. So you're promoting one social media platform on another one. That's called cross-promoting. So you're just giving people a chance to come check you out. Hey, by the way, also be sure, and you probably already have, but just in case, make sure you have links to all your social media on your website and in your email signature. A lot of people miss this piece of real estate that is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous for letting people know and reminding them how to connect with you on social media. Just put the little icons and a link to them in your email signature. It's a great way to get a few people to come find you without you doing much work. Load it up in there, you don't have to think about it again. All right, so there's 3 tips for growing your social media following and getting people to engage with you. If you want more tips like this, head on over to our blog at getfullyfunded.com/blog. There's all kinds of stuff there. There's literally hundreds of articles that you can read through and find great tips. And while you're there, be sure and subscribe so that you get every week a fresh new article delivered right to your inbox. And speaking of subscribing, get on our YouTube channel at getfullyfundedtv.com. That's where all our video tips are, just like this one. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified whenever we release a new tip just like this. Okay, that's it for today. Go have a great day, raise a lot of money, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.